Hi everyone, so in this review I'll be reviewing 7 of the ETUDE House Nuts and Fruit Collection lipstick. It actually comes in 8 different ones, but I decided to get the 7 without the lip topper, and this is basically like with the magnetic holder if you already have it, but if not you would have to buy the magnetic holder separately. But the great thing about this is that you can put 2 lipstick or 1 lipstick and 1 concealer or whatever at the top and at the bottom, and all of these lipsticks that goes by the theme of either a nut or fruit. So the first one, this is the fruit of fig, and so fig is usually like a raspberry dark berry red color, so this is the color is like reddish brown. I like that a lot of this they try their best to match it to the actual nut or the fruit by itself, so that's why you get this fig color. For me, this is more like a reddish brown, which I actually really like. I like how that a lot of this lipstick in this collection has a lot of brown color, which is my favorite. So this is how it looks like on me, so you can see it is much more of a berry-like color on my lip rather than the model itself, but on my lip it actually probably matches to the fig itself. Now next, this is Almond, and for me this one again is like a perfect almond brown color. There's no way I can describe it anything else because it really does look like, you know, the skin of the almond, like the color. So it's such a perfect nudie color, like nudie brown. On me it's like a mixture of like an orangey brown, but that again, like that's how almond skin look like. I keep saying almond so many times, but this is such a beautiful brown shade on me. Next is like my favorite out of this whole collection. I love this color a lot, and that's why ETUDE House amazed me with like their brownie shade, because this is such a beautiful dark brown shade. This one is the name Walnut. It really looked like the walnut shell, which is like a dark brown. I love this so much, guys. I cannot describe how much I love this, but if you guys want to get something in this collection, definitely get this, because it is so hard to find a Korean brand that has such a dark brown shade. So I definitely recommend this a lot. I actually wore this out for 6-7 hours, and this is how it looks like. Obviously it has faded a little bit, it's not a tint or anything, it is a lipstick, but I have to say it is pretty long lasting. Now next, this is Hazelnut, and this one is more of like a reddish color for me rather than the model itself, but I really like this one because you can see a little bit of a hint of an orange undertone too. Like this is, yeah, I guess hazelnut is like a brownish reddish color, like, you know, the skin of hazelnut, so I guess it looks like that. So for me it's a little bit different to the model itself, but most of this lipstick in this collection really matches the model, but it's either like a little bit lighter or darker, probably due to their lighting as well. Now next, this is a red color, and this is, we're leaning towards the fruit side now. This is tomato, so there's no other way to describe this. It is like a tomato red. When I actually applied it, I thought that I could see a little bit of orange tone to it, but for me I feel like it's like a fire red as well, because yeah, I believe there's nothing special to this particular red, because there's just so many red out there in Korean lipstick, so I don't see that this is a must-have. For this particular collection, I feel like the browns are definitely a must-have because they are so unique, which makes me want to buy the ETUDE House Coffee to Go lipsticks as well, but I wanted to try this out before I actually get the other 4 from that collection. Now in regards of the texture, it is not a matte finish, it's much more of a satin finish, but the longer you wear it does dry out a little bit, but doesn't really show any dry patches, and it's actually pretty comfortable as well. Next, I'm not sure what this is. I think it's a fruit Jujube, but yeah, this one, it is more of an orangey red for me. Again, nothing really special for me for this one. It is definitely a pretty color, but I don't see it's like a must-have as well. And this one is much more redder than the model itself on me. Again, probably because my lips is pretty pigmented, but I mean most of it really matches to the model, but again it's like either light or dark. Next, I really like this one, and this is the only pink shade in this collection, and this one is Peanut, which is a nut. So this one reminds me of like the peanut skin, where it's like a mauvey reddish color, so that's how it looks like on my lips. So definitely like this a lot as well. It definitely look a bit darker than the model and the in what they show. So yeah, overall I actually am very impressed with all of this. I like how it is so easy to apply on my lips. You can get like pretty nice edges on the top and the bottom as well. And I do have the rest of the lipsticks in my previous video, which I'll put up here for you guys, but here are the 7 in this collection. So I like that there's a different variety in this particular collection. There's not a lot of like oranges, reddish, like the Etude House Shine Lip that I did, but I like that this one had a lot of brown, which is like my favorite colors of all time, like a brown or mauve shade. So yeah, I really like all these colors. So now we are going to do the ratings. The ratings, I would have to say I did it a little bit high, but for the price I'm putting it 3.5 out of 5, just because if you think about it, one lipstick itself is $7. If you would get 2 without the magnetic holder, it's already $14, and with the holder you have to get $4. So that means you're spending about $18 for like 2 lipstick. So it can be a bit on the higher price side, but if you already have the magnetic holder, this would definitely be very affordable. So depending on you guys, but for me, I already have the holder, so I think it is a good decent price for a lipstick. So yeah, longevity 6 to 7 hours, which is good. Pigmentation, some it matches to the model, some didn't, but I really like all of the colors. And moisture, it is pretty moisturizing as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.